We're gonna be working on something that's essential in the aerial world, and that's conditioning. This is designed to be a quick video that you can do daily or try to tack it on the end of any other video from the channel. My goal is to bring awareness and strength to the areas that aerialists need to focus on the most to keep us free of injury. I'm set to the height of my hip flexors. It's not super important where you are, but somewhere within this vicinity should work. So go ahead and get behind your fabric and we'll begin. Let's begin in a lunge with the right foot in front. Draw that pelvis underneath you and the left is holding on. Just like drawing back an arrow, I want you to pull back. Think of just the elbow and the shoulder. Little twist. Pull the left hand forward, draw the right elbow back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold here. You're pulling back with that shoulder. Switching feet, switching hands. Pelvis underneath. Rotate with the left. Draw back that bow. Little pulses. Push forward with the right. Reach back with that left elbow. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to center. And go ahead and find your way down to the floor. And I want you to come right behind your plumb line. It's okay for the knees to be bent. We'll start with one arm at a time. So right hand is gonna go around the outside and through the middle. And then you can grab the fabric with the right. I want you to lean back. We're just gonna isolate here. So I want you to sink into the shoulder and then contract and lift. You're gonna drop and lift. Drop and lift. For 8, try not to bend the elbow. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, contract and hold. Right, it's so important that we learn to contract our shoulders properly. Release. One of the most common injuries for aerial is shoulders. We kind of hang in our joint, right? So I am guilty of this. Around the outside and through the middle, hold on with both sides. Second side, left is holding. Sink back, right? Contract, release. Contract, release. Notice my elbow does not bend. Lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, contract. I want you to hold it. And release. From here, we're gonna take it into a double. So around the outside and through. I want you to find the angle that works for you. So coming up onto the feet, right? So you can come to an angle here. I'm gonna do a double wrap. The further down you go, the harder this becomes. Create what feels like a little plank position. Do not bend those elbows. Contract, release. Contract, release. Protract, retract. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, I want you to contract and hold. Shoulders away from your ears. Beautiful, and release. Go ahead and come down onto your knees. Unravel. Fabric is behind you. Come into what looks like a little table. From a table position, look over the shoulder. Feet are gonna go in. We're gonna create a plank position. Shoulder stabilization, you're gonna push the ground away. Nice active through all the fingers. Try not to let that belly sag. Pull up, breathe in, exhale. Knees come to chest, and extend. Bend, and extend. Just look down. Try not to let the back of the neck crinkle. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, contract, hold it. Push the ground away, separate the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop down. Whew. one at a time. Feeling it already? Come up onto your feet. We'll give those arms a little break and focus on our lower abdominals, right? So important for aerial work. You're gonna come into what looks like your back straddle. So finding balance on that sacrum, but you'll probably wanna stop swinging. So I'm gonna suggest dropping back. Backs of the hands to the floor to stop moving. And you can bring the toes together, little frog diamond shape, and roll up halfway. From here, I want you to just try to balance, shortening the distance of your knees to your shoulders, right? I'm gonna crunch, crunch. If that's easy, lengthen the lever. Continue to try to kick the toes towards your face, and then slowly just drop forward slightly, not changing anything else. If you need a little break, pop back, take a break, come back up. I'm gonna hold. You're breathing. Exhale. Try to give me 2 more breaths. Nice and slow, come into your back straddle. And cross your feet in front. Take a quick stretch for the core, walking the hands forward. Stretch the abdominals, take a quick breath in and out. Release the hands first. Reaching up to the fabric. Find your way down. Walk back, catch right behind your shoulders. I want you to think of what feels like plank. Draw the abdominals in so we have a nice, almost feels like a tucked pelvis. Hold on to the fabric, support it behind your shoulder blades. Try not to bend that knee. You're gonna do a little lift with one leg. For 10, 9, keep it straight. 8, 7, 6, 5, point the toe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Point the toe, squeeze the quad, and release. Reset at center. Reason for this one, lift and lower. Reason for this one is to create lines, right? So think of a long straight leg versus micro bends, bent knees, flexed feet. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it. Point and reach. Squeeze that thigh. And release. Bend the knees. Roll up. Fabric comes up and over. Same as we did earlier, a double wrist wrap once and twice. Similar to our shoulder shrugs, this time we'll do a little bicep curl. So the further up you are, the easier it is, as opposed to the further down you go. So you can go right in the middle. Make sure, right, so, right, contracting those shoulders like we did once. Bend the elbows, lifting and lowering. Make sure that as you drop, it is slow. Up and down. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're gonna lift, hold it, and I want you to drop down maybe a quarter of the way and hold. Halfway and hold. 3/4 of the way and hold. Shoulders still contracted. Go ahead and release. Bend the knees, come all the way up. Open up your hands. Let the wrists relax for a moment. Come into what feels like downward dog, sink the chest. So right now, actively pull your hands apart. So my hands are opening up the fabric as my chest sinks through. I'm actually gonna go wider than my shoulders with my hands. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the elbows, pull the fabric towards your head, and extend. Keep pulling apart the whole time. You're gonna bend and extend for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold here, pull apart. I've got bent elbows, gaze is down, chin is slightly tucked. Beautiful, and roll your way up. Whew. Last but not least, I want you to come down. Find your forearms. You're gonna look behind you again. Climb into your fabric. We're going to create a second plank pose. Gazes down, breathe in, exhale. Pike your toes towards your face, try to get your hips towards the ceiling, and then drop, not letting the belly sag. Lift, and drop. Pull towards you for 6, 5, 4, 3, use those lower abdominals. 2, last one, pulling up, push into the fabric with your feet, push the ground away with those forearms. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow release, knees down, one at a time. So there is your mini conditioning workout. No one likes conditioning, especially not me. This is safe to do daily. You can also do it for a second time, a couple times a week. And this is gonna bring our strength to our upper body and our core, quads too. All the things that we need to be a success in the air. So hopefully I'll see you soon. Have fun with this one. Namaste.